Relatively old, but not too much.
Banano map.
Ach, of course it's Belgium again. Yeah, we do that later. Someone found it. What is my global? Oh no. I dropped multiple positions in the ranking. I solved the track medals, but I wasn't logged in on my laptop. I solved it as a... I solved it as a just random person. Ach God, ey.
That's not so smart.
Yeah, you don't really realize it. Like you would need to, like you don't realize if you're logged in or not. If you don't look at the top right, it's the only part where you could see it, but... stupid man. It was already difficult to always think about it. Yeah, Banano should be a decent map.
Oh, that's the X. What? Whoa. Ah, come on. Okay, so that's...
Yeah.
Not easy.
Nope. That didn't work. Yeah, that start transition there is crazy. Also the quarter pipe, to have to speed up the quarter pipe. No. Oh, how close it was though. Oh, that was wrong.
Stop. Actually.
Oh God. Ah, shit. Ah, no, I made the steering movement. Maybe not even that much slower. Okay, why did the GPS not go to the booster in the end? Because that's, I guess, the intended way. The GPS actually didn't take the booster in the end.
It's hidden strategy?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's very hidden.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's very tight. Is that booster on wood? I had such
No.
weird steering on it.
This one's so difficult.
I have to jump there.
Oh yeah, I think it is wood. Why?
But it could help you to still make it. If you jump off very angled. But I don't know.
This start is also super difficult.
Yeah, to be honest, this like I don't know a safe line to have enough speed for that quarter pipe jump. Seems like I have to get the transitions perfectly. And I thought about just not jumping before the quarter pipe. Also, you also speak about that speed, right?
Yeah. I mean, the whole start. Also very tight.
Oh.
And the transition.
You jumped that because GPS didn't do this as well, but then it already doesn't show the ending. At this penalty, can you jump there onto the outside turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, but nothing for rounds.
It's the best transition here. Like this. Yeah.
Oh, this is annoying respawn as well. Oh no, actually it was easy. Though. That's so tight onto the booster, ey. It wouldn't surprise me in track melee if I was already one behind the leader, if that was also coming from laptop and not being logged in or something. Hey, I got a run through without respawning.
Nice.
Good enough for 14th. Yay.
Let's see what I get. Okay. And what I don't understand is how I'm half a second behind in that checkpoint after the half pipe.
Oh yeah, me too. Just gunned your things, I guess. I mean, you cannot really jump lower. You would think.
Oh yeah, you can jump it. Oh shit. Holy shit, is that far. Okay, that's a yikes. But definitely not something for bounce.
Also, you did make the penalty jump.
Yeah. It's possible. But like after respawning 10 times. You get so much more speed and don't need to slow down.
You take the more lower part in the penalty mountain then?
No, but
better
I jump
angle.
lower. Yeah. Let's risk it. Oh! Almost made it.
This transition there is also really weird after the start with the sausage to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, he started with a knockout, 16 players into danger zone.
I'm jumping way too high on this half part. I tried to cut.
How did Kappa today go for you? Yeah, it was not special. It was Div 2 because I didn't know the line in one part. And Div 2 then, yeah, top 5. So for the trophies it was good.
Maybe lower penalty in the mountain is actually makes it easier. Have you tried, Marius?
Yeah, but maybe I still had a bad line through the CP for that, I don't know. Also I struggled with it, I don't really know where to jump off actually.
Very late.
Yeah, on the penalty you would jump off. Because I was wondering if you could also jump off earlier. But
No, I mean very early then.
Ah.
I think. Like on the platform, basically.
But I will go for it anyway now because I never managed to get it now and it would also not be how Marius plays.
Yeah.
I mean, this map annoys me a little bit in that regard, that there are so many risk versus safe parts, but you kinda have to risk because it's so much faster. Or sometimes there isn't even a safe, like in the start.
I almost made it. Ah, shit, I need to respawn.
But in many transitions, I mean, you have to just drive and go for it. Especially the ending, I mean, the ending is gonna be annoying. Oh god, we're gonna double respawn this. This is what I meant though. What is this? Friedwolf von Orange Morpheo currently in the danger.
Okay.
They are training.
So, the problem when you go lower is that the normal way is more difficult. You know what I mean?
The normal way is more difficult?
In the penalty mountain, if you go lower, you have a better angle for the jump, but if you fail it and want to go safe, normal way, that one is more difficult because you need to go higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like... yeah.
Yo, Volok with the Prime sub, thanks a lot. So 69th in total? Nice. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't think about it. And then it was a nice cup of the day. So I clearly went out on purpose there. Wow, this part to the left here is also bad.
Ah, clear.
I would also think that you can always, like, even though you put there so many white poles there, I would be surprised if you wouldn't clip to go close to them.
Did he do it? Did he do the jump?
At the end now, or where?
No, in the middle. Scandia. 53.9.
Ach so. Ah, surely he did. He's just going for such stuff.
I mean,
But it
you
would
can.
also be not surprising if he finds so much time on everyone else by the normal map. Like, he's just unbeatable on such tracks, I don't know. But there's always a chance that he just trolls them towards the end or earlier.
Oh wait, there's a... Oh, I didn't even see that!
Wait, you didn't see that small cut there?
No!
The GPS was showing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look GPS. That makes the ending more difficult. Because I had no problems with that. With the jump to the boost.
I'm actually not sure. I actually struggled less when I was doing this cut.
Oh, okay. Wait, okay, I need to do that.
By the way, I don't know if you saw the MiniRPG up, no? Also from the 8 finalists that qualified there. Also the final was really not that special. It was basically free money for everyone who tried. Because Scandia decided to not drive anymore. Hazard didn't drive at all. And so it was already down to 6 players.
Okay.
And then one of the 6 players is of course Morpheo, who doesn't count to the rankings. So it was already down to 5 players.
Wow.
And one of these 5 players was then Tada, who was only in the final because he played every map.
Yeah, I mean, props to him.
I mean, he isn't bad, but pace-wise, he's just missing these 5 to 10 seconds to the others. And then and he was driving very like me, so he was going rather safe and slow, no? But didn't really get the big points or didn't really win. Then it was a typical finalist mode again, where everyone gets finalist at some point, no? So anyone, no matter how good you are, had a chance for second place. The first place was closed out a bit before all the others got finalist, but then in the end it was basically everyone being finalist. And like this, then someone like Legu was actually getting second. And I think that he wouldn't have gotten that usually. The guy that was first in finalist, he got only third or something, or very, very late he got through. Oh no, wait. What was that again? Oh wait, I didn't make the jump. Wait,
Same.
twice? Don't want to fight you in the danger zone, man.
Twice? Just get me over this. Jesus Christ.
Interesting that I overtook someone by doing bad. Going safe at the end now. No, overtook many people to save. Also, it gets even worse. Usually there shouldn't have been only 8 players qualified for the grand final. Scandia's out. Ach God, he trolled again.
Nice.
Also good luck. Yeah, usually it shouldn't have been only 8 people, but they actually let 3 players qualify. So it was actually even 9 players in the grand final, and still it was free. Yeah, as I said already, Hazard didn't drive, Scandia stopped driving. And what also happened, the best player in points was Raistlin, and he got then pet issues and also couldn't drive anymore. And then everyone got finalists again towards the end. And then it was basically, I didn't make it again. Why do I also release? Like, that's so dumb. I jump up and I release.
It's not so smart.
Yeah. Wait, I'm not in orange after I made it in the second try. How am I not in orange?
So that was my pace. Yeah, that was my pace. That's 1.5 seconds behind.
Yeah, and it's not Scandia anymore. Oh, Xerath got through it just barely. Oh yeah, Trovav was also playing. Yeah, so it wasn't Ferry winning, Leku got second, Bolle got third, and then it was the battle between Artis and Tada for fourth, and that was still 100 euros fourth place. And obviously, like, you still needed okayish rounds, but if you were practiced, it would have been possible for anyone. It was a very long map and mistakes did cost a lot of time. It wasn't super catastrophic, these finalist rounds, but on some of them there was potential to sneak it. Even for that second place. And that would have been even much more money.
Why didn't you make it?
Yeah, because you need to qualify for it, and I didn't really have time, because last's puzzle competition was always equal to it. And I only tried the last week. With the last track I tried, but also not fully. Like, I at least was practiced on it, and I was missing like 10 seconds to the others. Again, a mega transitional map. And it was okay, yeah? The thing is that in the last...
I made it!
You're nice.
On a good one. Yeah, finish! Give it to me!
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ!
Now I wonder if Scandi did it or not.
Must have. I mean, no, that didn't. But, yeah. I don't even know how much faster it is.
Yeah, the funny thing was that I, in this deciding RPG thing, I played also ARM X Cup seeding next to it. That was when I asked you, I don't know if I can do it both, no? And the thing is, it took actually longer. But as I was then finalist, whenever there was a crash or something and the round was over for me, I could of course go to ARM-X, and then it was always my turn there. So in the end I didn't miss a single round in the ARM-X seeding. But there was one round where I almost got it. Like, I almost got second place. It was the typical thing. Also there, Scandia was part of it and was trolling. He was not finishing in the early stages and denied them when people got finalists. In the end, everyone got finalists. No? So nothing mattered how you played. It was only about the finalist round. And there was one round where everyone crashed except Morpheo, the admin. Oh, I have teleport,
Yeah.
You too?
No.
Okay. Wait, my respawn is here! Yeah, toll, what's this? I went through this checkpoint thousands of times due to the teleport. Yeah, toll.
But it's just danger zone.
Yeah.
At least not an out.
Well, I have to finish still. Man, I didn't even lose a frame in OBS and streaming. I didn't even lose a frame. Who's in the call? It's Firestorm.
Yeah. That's weird. Are you even in the danger zone?
Yes, I'm very far behind.
Ah, okay, I just didn't see you.
I mean, if the respawn would have happened where I was already through, because I made the quarter pipe jump and I was in the next checkpoint. I was already in the checkpoint after the quarter pipe jump, but I was teleporting through this checkpoint. I got it 100 times, but then it didn't count a single time.
Yeah. Come on, easy.
Well, I have to make the jump.
That's true.
If I don't make the jump, I'm out. Most likely.
Don't release.
Oh, that's a good tip, actually. I will keep that in mind. Okay. Made it until here.
This half pipe jump is so weird.
Hmm. Yeah. Easy.
Oh, nice. But look at these distances. This map is way too hard.
Yep. But yeah, the thing is that I was also like only going for the prize money in the last cup, because qualifying for the final wouldn't have helped because I was only on my laptop. I wasn't then not at home. Also I would have had to play it on the laptop if I was qualified for it. Oh, I released to perfection.
Think you're releasing again?
Yeah, but very late now.
Ashton gain places. What? This is a bad round. Yeah, 55.
Hey, don't laugh about it. I just did a good round.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't take the risky jump, like how much do you lose? A lot, I would think.
I think it's at least half a second. Maybe even more.
I would assume more.
Could be, yeah. Let me see if I can get a good round out. Not fast enough? Oh! That's not a good. Yeah, that's probably at least a second.
Where did this round come from now? With 2.5 seconds behind, I'm literally in orange.
No crashes anymore?
Yeah, I actually decided to save the finish jump. I was already in orange, but I thought maybe there are the crashes coming. But no, they didn't. I had a bad start. This is how I got into orange. I made it, but only barely.
Oh, okay, I'm danger zone. Clipped. Gotta slow down. And again. Huh?
Scheiße. Oh Mann. Ah. You needed a really good round, and I actually had a good round. And I made the jump onto the booster, but I clipped with my left tires. Oh god, what do you have forgot? I clipped with my left tires on the booster side. And then it pushed me to the right and I couldn't react and fell down. But even if I survived that, I would have been out. The clean jump would have kept me in. But this was such a difficult danger zone. I had such a good round and I was literally in red. Until the very last checkpoint. There I just went into white. But I was in red. And they drove 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th place. Like, what the fuck? There was this typical... Everyone had a good round. Ach, you don't jump there. Okay. Everyone had a good round. Except, like, a few people. And I got into the danger zone with these few people. And now they, of course, do a good round.
Wow.
No.
I was a bit scared. like from the names.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed by such an ending, no? That has to have such an ending which is like a second faster or slower. You have to get it, it's really tight.
I don't think anyone. I mean, you can look, you can watch, but
How late is that? 2042. Do I do 2-3 rounds in DRC? Diablo Random Championship? Or do I just ignore it? I might just ignore it, actually. Saturday I can do DRC, I think.
I'm still in the danger zone. Risk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toll. Who the heck is Sudo? The Estonian guy, getting third place. He was actually winning a Cup of the Day lately, an RPG style Cup of the Day. Naja, it wasn't all too much RPG, especially as it had a cut as well. Nah, the cut made it more RPG maybe. But I've never seen that name before that Cup of the Day. Then he won there. And he is also doing okay, it seems. I am already DNF'd.
Nice. Why am I behind in the start? Should I release?
Just looked away. But it wasn't a quarter pipe jump. Yeah, Raceland is plus 3 seconds, so it's quite safe.
Nice.
You don't need to take the fast finish.
Then I'm gonna listen to you.
Yeah, 1.3 seconds it costs you.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, I think you were jumping a bit higher.
Can you tell me that if I happen to be in a danger zone, if I need to risk that middle jump or not?
Once you are in the danger zone, or
Yeah.
when you're safe and you want to...
No. When I'm in a danger zone, I'm gonna save the rest.
Why would you, however, anyways, try to risk that section?
Because it's
Like if I'm over a second behind by that point.
Yeah, okay. I don't think that you have the speed now. Huh? Why is it so easy?
Smooth transition.
I mean, now you can go for it. Huh?
Ooh,
To stay in
very
safe.
true.
I mean, if it works, then you might overtake. No, you're in the fight.
Oh, not anymore.
Also, you were third. But yeah.
Shit.
That
That clip.
And with Charles. Let's
I
see.
have the feeling nobody even realizes it. Like, otherwise they would have written something in the in-game chat.
It's fine. No.
Yeah, that was tight. But Charles is leading until here.
Is he still leading? How much?
Half a second, but I don't know if he loses it somewhere else.
No, I'm gonna take it. Yeah.
And he just made a mistake.
Yeah, but not a big one.
Oh no, don't tell me you will survive. Don't tell me he will survive. Oh god. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't have risked it.
It's fine. GG. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah, Marius.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Oh. Don't even watch who's winning now. Maybe Charles is winning to make it even more sad.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh, good clip there.
Yeah. See ya, Marius.
See ya. Oh my god. They were side by side. What is Charles doing? Okay, Lucario made it. Imagine Lucario also fails. Das Lucario and Sudo. Ai. And that's Sudo making it. Morpheus winning the round. With that, Morpheo is a guaranteed finalist. And his opponent is gonna be either Sudo or Golio. okay. Also Sudo was making the jump and it seems to be not really much better. If you keep the grip nicely, it also works. But who the heck is this guy? I was wondering that he actually went for that risky finish, but he actually had to. Yeah, there was actually a Trackmania United player called Lucario as well, who was also hunting Nadeo maps. Also Lucario and Ryudo existed all the time already. Fighting against each other. But this Lucario here is a different one. But he also existed already a long time. Oh. I mean, this was the danger of this jump. I was also always afraid of that section. It didn't really look fast. But DNF? Why would you DNF? I mean, Morpheus could have still failed the ending in theory. But he won't. That's a good time again. Like another PB. Morpheus did 2 PBs in the top 4 and then in the final round. So that makes it very difficult to win against him. Even though this penalty crash section still looked rather slow. It still looked rather slow. How he got it.